Just get, trying to stay awake. So standing up might help a little bit. Oh, you missed a guy whittling down wood to make dogs. Creating dogs. You missed it out? How dare you? God damn. Come on, Afro. Let's get this over with. The adults. Okay. There's a... I thought it was a dog who whittles, not a guy who whittles dogs, just from the title. I'm pretty sure it's a guy here. It's an Italian man. Yeah, he creates dogs. Okay. The adults, which is a lot longer than what I would like, but it's not like horrendously long. It's just a bit longer than I would like. Well, here we go. Because I'm just tired, but we'll power through, and we'll make it happen. Keter, finally, we got ourselves a Keter. Containment of SCP-1788 is currently impossible. Embedded agents in various governments, including those of and are working to enact mandatory Röntgen screenings under the guise of tuberculosis eradication as a means of pinpoint-1 instances. Any suspected instance of -1 are to be reported immediately to Armed Biological Area 223 Command. Personnel are not to engage suspected instance and should retreat immediately. The Foundation currently has 7 instances of -1 imprisoned in Armed Biological Area 223. Contact with these instances is strictly forbidden outside of approved experiments. Each instance is to be housed in a separate humanoid containment cell. Feeding and cleaning requirements are laid out in the documents 1788 CF. No more -1 instances are required for current research purposes, and newly discovered instances of -1 are preemptively cleared by 05 Command for immediate termination by Armed Mobile Task Force Tower 4, all things bright and dutiful. Description. My nose is itchy. SCP-1788 is a process treatment. It's a process, treatment, or other means of biological transformation. A prepubescent human being suspected to SCP-1788 becomes an instance of -1. Currently, the creators or discoverers of SCP-1788 is unknown. Group of interest are being investigated. Finding the origin of SCP-1788 is considered a Sentry level priority. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one before. One reaching adulthood, -1 instances display predatory behavior towards prepubescent humans. Oh boy. Typically, they will settle in a large urban center, find a form of white-collar employment, then begin tracking prepubescents in the area. Notably, they will usually not seek employment in a job where they would work directly for children. Presumably, this is to limit suspicion. Approximately once every 6 months, an Dash-1 instance will attempt to abduct one of the puprescents and that it has been tracking and take them to a remote or otherwise unobserved location where it is suspected to the SCP-1788 processed and turned into an instance of Dash-1. Little information has been gathered from captured instances of Dash-1. Instances are above average intelligence and show extremely strong resistance to compulsion, coercion, torture, data expunged. Many detailed observations are difficult to make. An instance refused to take standardized exams, become aggressive and uncooperative when forced to answer questions, or are otherwise unwilling to or unable to comply with tests. And we did explain other forms of information extraction. Every instance to date has also been shown signs of malignant narcissism and psychopathy. Yeah. They generally have a complete lack of empathy while also showing keen psychological insight. For those reasons, among the others, unauthorized contact with Dash-1 instances are strictly forbidden. Yeah, of course, I'm good. I don't need to. I don't need to interact with that person. Come on. Pull yourself together. Individual instances generally do not volunteer, gather, or interact, except for the purpose of mating. In fact, when two or more instances are placed in the same environment, they typically fight for dominance. This behavior is not gender-linked. Females and males will fight one another in addition to their own genders. In mixed gender group, there will be only one dominant individual, who may be male or female. Captured instances are housed separately to minimize damage. Multiple instances have been seen in the same general urban area, but never in ratio greater than 1 out of 100,000 normal humans. Footnote again, this behavior is similar to that of an apex predator. Mating season apparently occurs annually, but it is not seasonally linked. Instances in some environments have been observed mating in the summer, while the other instances have been observed mating in winter's month. Dash-1 instances will exclusively mate with one another. They have no apparent sexual attraction to normal humans. Gestation period for Dash-1 instances is approximately 40 weeks, roughly the same as humans. Their offspring are genetically indistinguishable from normal humans and are not considered anomalous, however, as there are prime candidates for undergoing the SCP-1788 process. Their capture or termination is to be considered high priority, second only to the termination of Dash-1 instances. And here we have the anatomy, which is it's extremely difficult to distinguish an instance of Dash-1 from a normal adult human, even in close inspection. Individuals show variation as expected from gender and ethnicity, but share certain characteristics in common. Dash-1 individuals appear to be obese within the range of 150 to 200 kilograms when fully grown. That is big boy. Note that their actual weight is often closer to 250 kilograms due to the high muscle and fat bone density. That is messed up. They are, to me, like, they better have enough space for these guys. Dash-1 instances have larger than average eyes, so not enough to appear normal on casual inspection. Their sweat contains high level of potassium and copper, though still within this normal range for an adult human. Though extremely normal, their internal anatomy has been extensively changed. -1 instances long bones and cranium have been reinforced with several heavy metals, and the muscle fibers have been interwoven with structures resembling carbon nanotubes. This gives them durability, strength, and speed well above the human baseline. See document /1-DX. Measurement and estimates. Level 3 clearance is required. Man, I wish I had somebody to just clap on my back, like just real hard on my back, so I just wake up. Because right now I'm feeling it. -1 instances possess backup organs and systems for most of their body's vital processes. For example, they have secondary heart lower in the torso, which can work in tandem with the primary heart to more efficiently circulate blood, or can function independently as necessary. Certain blood vessels have complex valve structures, allowing instances to close off blood flow to damaged limbs and other areas to prevent excessive blood loss. Other organ systems also have 2 or 3 redundant backups that can take over in the event of the failure of the primary organ. -1 instances also possess a secondary brain located in the upper torso and protected by its own skeletal structure, similar to construction in the rib cage. Currently, the exact function of this brain is unknown. It is known that this brain can continue to function even in the event of the destruction of the primary brain, as demonstrated by incident -XR-12. That's a long footnote. Logs of this incident have not been fully cleared. In summer, a team of agents were able to lure in -1 instances into a range of a sniper, who was able to destroy most of the instance's head, including the entirety of the main body, with several shots from a high-caliber rifle. However, the instances still displayed full mobility and partial lethality, disabling 2 agents, 1 fatality at close range. It is unknown how the instance was still able to sense that agents with most of its primary senses or organs destroyed. Research is ongoing. Maybe becoming one of these guys isn't so bad. It seems like they have it pretty cushy. Maybe it's not that bad. The final difference in gross anatomy is the appearance of a second pair of arms located directly below the main pair. These have apparently equal strength and dexterity to the upper pair, and -1 instances have apparently capable of using all 4 arms simultaneously. When not actively hunting, instances hold the lower pair folded closer to their sides, where they are largely concealed by natural bulk. When hidden in this manner, it is virtually impossible to distinguish a close instance of -1 from a normal obese human, except one close inspection. And then we have present credentials now. Interview log -1-863. Interview -1-863. Site director Mandeville. Note -1-863 was restrained and fitted with an electronic shock collar for this interview. He just wants to eat, bro. Just let the man eat. Or, don't use him. Yeah, I should say don't use him. If that makes any sense to the sentence. I think my brain just connected a different thing that I do with reading, and for some reason I thought for a moment I was in that environment. Okay, Please state your name for the record. I don't need a name. Name of the children. The driver's license and other materials on your person identifies you as. Is that your name? That's my child's name. I don't need it anymore. I don't need it now. Then I'll refer to you as 863. Call me what you like. Just don't call me late supporter for work. For supper, -1 863 laughs. That's the exact voice I expect this guy to. You were found by our agents outside elementary school, and documents in your car and apartment include multiple photographs of children taken without their knowledge. Are you a pedophile? 863. 863 suddenly becomes violent and attempts to break his restraint. Expletive. You sick expletive. I'll expletive. Kill you. You're the pervert. You expletive. If you're not a pedophile, 863, then why are you observing children? Stop attempting to break restraints. You think they're children? I can't believe we came from you. Explain what you mean by that, 863. 863 does not speak. Directament does not speak. Directament the village activates on the shock collar. 863 does not visibly react. 863 laughs. That's what I mean. You think you can hurt me with that? You're a failure, doctor. You don't even know what. You don't even. You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are. But he says, you don't even know who you are. Would you care to elaborate, 863? You wonder why you scientists have found any anomalies in plants in our bodies. Why we have no surgical scars. Why your genes are pure and unmodified human. Because we are human, doctor. Your x-rays don't look very human, 863. It doesn't look to you like you. We're not failures. We're children. For a moment, I tried to read that, and for some reason, my mind jumped to the idea of just, said. My brain is fucked. Okay, where was I? We don't look like you. We were not failures. We're not children. You regard us as children. You still look like children. You are unfinished. What do you? You're stunted, incomplete. You're like the amphibian that grows up to breathe water inside of air. The eggs I watched, they must hatch into us. They need to be finished. So you abduct them to complete their metamorphosis? We don't need no compromise. We don't live like you in herds. Each one of us knows what we need to do, and each of us is capable of it. And what you want us to do? Grow up or die. I love how the Asians has to ask are you a pedophile? And the guy has to immediately like how fucking are you? Never in my life has anybody accused me of this. Oh, God. He's very defensive about it. Yeah, he's very defensive when it comes to hey man, what you do is weird. It's like, well, no, it's not. And you're like, no, it is. You're watching and children and taking photographs of them. It's weird.